characters that use, you know, a small amount of a very wide toolkit to accomplish a lot. So let's see if we can see how well it works out against the double clouds.
However, right now, double cloud, it's scary.
It is, but if there's two characters we're going to see go around such a team comp, I've got a feeling Corrin and Sonic can definitely bring enough to the table to make people question Cloud's superiority at least a little bit, especially with Cyberman's style of Sonic.
Cyberman is just so disruptive. Like, I don't mean to like downplay Sean S in this team at all, but like Cyberman's play is like so just incredible and how he sets Sean up for every opportunity.
I know we saw a pretty clean limit setup over there, but it wasn't going to kill. And Sean S is doing an excellent job of running distraction. Unfortunately, it was a sacrifice play.
That's going to take Cyberman.
That will take the stock. Landing with counter. Such a risky move, especially considering how strong Corrin's counter is.
Given the percents, that is a counter I definitely wouldn't be willing to be hit by.
Ooh, and that's going to take
that. Is honestly one of the weirder things about Corrin. The fact that her forward smash has that like active hitbox in front of it.
And we've seen it put to such good use, and that's also going to take that.
He's been using it to like pressure shields. And just makes it really scary.
See, that's what I mean. Sean S is a very smart player in that he knows what his characters are capable of, and he figures out how to use these tools that people wouldn't really consider, and then he really maximizes how they can affect the battle. And when you pair that along with Cyberman Sonic, which is especially known for being able to stock tank well, being able to just go in on a dime and peel out,
like, most Sonics just come in hard and fast like a muscle car when they want to. But, like, Cyberman's like a Lamborghini, you know? He's just so maneuverable. Perfect.
Ooh, unfortunate team kill from how wide of a hitbox comes from the side B. And sitting in a 2-stock deficit.
Is this new, his Corrin, do you know?
I've
noticed that there's, like, a few times where he'll accidentally, like, I feel like he overestimates his range and like smacks Sean S, or like underestimates his range, or it smacks Cyberman.
Yeah. Ooh, and the sacrifice play from Ralphie is going to be able to force a 2v1 situation, and having
3 Cloud stocks, 1 slightly used, versus 1 Sonic. I know I say this a lot, but Cyberman is probably my best guess for a player who could do this.
Certainly,
but it's not a good spot.
Facing double limit Clouds.
Oh, no.
We've got the windmill, but they mess it up.
Have you seen that picture where it's like when Como and MKLA are teaming, one of them hits you with Nair and one of them has limit? And they just have like that one photo of like Kaiba like evaporating from like Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0.
Oh, you want to know what evaporated? That's stock. In that entire time you tried to explain that, out of there. They managed to pick themselves up from
visual demonstration.
They managed to mess up the windmill situation, and they picked themselves back up immediately afterwards.
I'm sorry, this is unrelated, but can I do something at this gnome? It's creeping me out.
You move them. You move the gnome. And you move them to Final Destination.
What a convenient segue. Is it a segue?
It is.
Okay.
Now we've seen Green Team immediately breaking off into 1v1 situation, which I feel like
that's not a good idea. I feel like Dio and Ralphie probably have the edge in the 1v1.
They're two players that definitely benefit from it, but this is a game plan that we've seen Sean S and Cyberman incorporate to other teams, even when they team with other people. So I could expect this to be an even fight. It's all a matter of how well Red Team is able to bring that momentum.
It is also Sean S. Cyberman's counter pick. So. Ooh, already the first fatality was Dio's Cloud. Ooh, there it is, back throw to finishing touch.
He back threw him into finishing touch. And I've noticed that's a consistent setup that they've been going for.
Yeah, Cloud's back there just sets at a really nice angle for it. Cyberman just getting beat around.
All these juggles, but green team comes out on top with it. Cyberman sitting at 120%, still in his first stock.
Both Clouds were fresh.
Fresh enough.
Ooh, incredible tech. Was that hard enough that it might have hit him off the top?
Considering Final
Maybe
Destination,
not
maybe not, but it definitely would have put him in a bad situation. Especially considering that Cyberman wants to keep this stock as long as he can. In the event that he becomes the stock tank, he takes this as long. It allows Sean S to really dive in deep, get a little reckless if he needs to. But a back air is going to end that stock. I'm not quite sure what that option was, but it did manage to force a ledge situation, and now it's just sort of a mess of stage control. Double cloud with limit.
That's going to seal Sean S' second stock.
And taking out Dio's limit, almost killing him off the ledge.
I feel like Red Team wants to maintain that stage advantage that they were trying to utilize in the last game.
It's a lot more difficult to do when you have Cyberman running up on you constantly, and
Corrin's massive hitboxes.
Sean S is just able to put out so much pressure with such little execution.
He got hit by the bite. He must have forgotten or just didn't think the second hit would get him.
I don't know if that was a missed input or not, but Dio managed to cover his own ledge to recover, and then just was put in too much end lag, wasn't able to recover.
Charging Clouds. Isn't it a beautiful sound? I was being sarcastic.
Cloud's
charging is awful.
You tend to phase out the sound effects in this game, especially when Cyberman is playing, because you're gonna love listening to the.
Somewhere there's
the
a sound design like tech just crying. Like no one cares about all of the years I spent making the perfect spin dash noise.
And then we've got.
They all see Wrath and cry.
We got the 2v1 situation now. Cyberman sitting on a fresh stock.
Much better than the last time they were in this situation.
Cyberman trying to figure out who to focus on right now, but sitting in a pretty disadvantageous situation.
Oh. Well, at least they got a second shot at it.
Yeah, red team, they mess up the back throw to finishing touch, but.
Ooh. Oh. Dio looked like he definitely wanted to punish, but he just wasn't sure what to do. He was like, should I wait? Should I jump over? Ooh, that's going to do it.
That will do it. Just for extra measure, they threw that up air in there.
Just to be sure.
And a 2-0 for Cyberman and Sean S. is going to put Dio and Ralphie into losers finals.
Still 2 out of